What's going on, everyone? It's time for another thriller film review. Maybe even like, I guess you consider this a black comedy as well. For some reason, it's marketed as a horror film, but this is 100% not a horror film. But yeah, today we're going to talk about the film The Hunt. It was released March 13th, 2020, and it's directed by Craig Zobel, who also did films like Compliance, Zed for Zachariah, uh, Great World of Sound, and Prince Avalanche. Yeah, so The Hunt. Well, this is an interesting movie for the most part. Um, yeah, so a group of Americans are all kidnapped and wake up and find themselves like tied together and gagged in the middle of like a forest and like all over the place. And then they end up realizing that they're being hunted by some other people for sport. So some of them team up and stuff, and they try to escape and go on the run. And some of them are a little smarter than others. And as the film progresses, you realize it's a lot bigger than you thought. And yeah, it's up to this one person to go and try to get back home, and it's all about them fighting for their life and figuring out. But it's a little hard to when you don't know who's in on it and who's not. So overall, this film was amusing. It's one of the more odd and weird type of films I've seen so far. Um, so for starters, I really love the first half of this movie. It was set up really well, and the action just comes and comes and comes. And yeah, there's some really good gore effects in it. There's really well shot. Cinematography is really good. The acting's really good in this, and overall, the first half is a lot of fun. And uh, there's some really good comedy mixed in there as well. But when it starts going to the second half, where you start actually getting indulged in why this is going on, what was the purpose, and then the overall final outcome, I wasn't really impressed with it. It was had a great first half, and then the second half, once they started going flashbacks and stuff, it started getting really dull. Like, I'm pretty sure I fell asleep for like 10 minutes of it, and I had to rewatch it. But yeah, but yeah, the whole second half where they're going over for the reasoning why this is happening, and the points it's trying to make, it's just so boring and dull. It wasn't really for me. That part and then the final showdown, a lot of people praise it, like, yeah, it's a good fight scene, but overall I just thought, why? Like, um it was like, okay, that happened, predictable outcome, but overall, um yeah, the whole second half is just a dull, boring, stupid, lame excuse for reasons why it was happening, and it was just pretty dumb in my opinion. I did not like the second half of this film at all. I love the first half though. A lot of good stuff. It's like they had a really good, strong concept, and then halfway through, they're just like got stoned and like forgot what they're talking about, so they threw in quickly, got into a time crunch, quickly mashed it together, and submitted it, and they're like, "Yeah, good enough," and then made it. That's what it seems like to me. But yeah, overall, it's fun, but it's not the greatest type of movie. Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely a satire on like political beliefs and things like that, and all this other deeper stuff, which I didn't really care for. So, but for the most part, it's okay. It was watchable. It's a good like little popcorn flick. Unless you think too hard about it, then it just gets annoying. So, yeah, I'm gonna give The Hunt a 2.5 out of 5. Wasn't the greatest movie, but I've seen way worse. And yeah, for what it is, at least the first half was entertaining and fun, at least. So yeah, but that's what I thought of The Hunt. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below, and also down below, make sure you check out my Instagram. As always, post clips of films and review in the future on my stories. You have the film title hashtag and subject on film and the hashtag, so you're aware of it. Also, linked down below is my Letterbox and Derek P reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the video movies, and also I have Twitter now at reviews underscore Derek. You follow me on there too. So follow me on one of those platforms. Stay with the channel. Like this video, share it so more people will aware of it. Like I said, comment your opinions of the film down below, and if you have any other films or film franchises in any genre on any streaming service and stuff that you want to hear my opinions on, comment those down below. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hope you find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out. Or share my opinions on popular films that have come out recently, like this. Reviews on classic films and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, Valentine's Day is coming up, so you know what that means. Tomorrow I'm going to review My Bloody Valentine 2009, well, aka My Bloody Valentine 3D. So make sure you tune in for that for another good slasher review, and I guess I'll see you all in the next review. Oh, and don't forget to watch out for all these people trying to just kill off everyone. That's just dumb. So, till the next one, cheers.